Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is How Do People View You? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different stone and number. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so how do people view you? Alright, so we have your style and smile. Okay, so I see that people really think you guys have an amazing smile. And they also like your style, okay? I feel like you guys are trendy and you come across like you're stylish. Open heart. Okay, so you come across like empaths to people. Okay, somebody who really has an open heart. You're there for them. You're a good listener, you know, like that kind of thing. You guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't have people come to you and tell you about their problems, you know? People feel safe around you and like you won't judge them and you'll listen. So that's amazing. Okay, so you guys come across like a Libra and an Aries. Okay, so you could be one of those signs, but you don't have to be. But what's coming through as far as that goes is on one hand, I feel like you guys come across as being like stylish, bougie, you know, you like to go out to dinner, you know, like trying out different restaurants, you like to dress up, and people also see you. So on one hand too, with the Libra energy, I get like a cool, calm, collected energy, and then with the Aries, I feel like people can also see you as being like a passionate person, somebody who can be blunt, tell it like it is, you know, depending on which mood you're in. There's a side of you that's more diplomatic and wants to keep the peace, and another part of you that's like, you know, if you are talking with others about a topic that you're passionate about and values that you hold dear, it's like you're gonna voice your opinion, is what I'm getting. Okay, we have successes come easily for you. I don't get the impression that people feel like successes come easily, but they do see you as being successful, okay? And as far as that card goes, that's just demonstrating that people don't know what all it has taken you, but they do see you as being successful. Unless, of course, you have voiced it and shared, like, what you had to do in the long, late hours of working on stuff, you know. Okay, so it's coming across that recently you guys may have released someone, okay, like an ex, or someone is now your ex. You guys are letting go of whatever doesn't serve you. It doesn't matter if it's an ex or not. That's what's coming through to me. People honestly applaud you for that, and they want you to know that you'll be okay and you've got this. Yeah, I feel like this person was kind of just stringing you along in a sense. They were giving you back and forth vibes too much and just no definite like, yeah, let's go out. I get the impression you cut them out. And again, it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It's whatever isn't serving you. Meanwhile, that makes room for those that do want what you want and want to take you out and show you off, okay? Somebody wants to. Someone new is coming through. Yeah, people who are interested in dating you see you like a butterfly. They're like, we have my butterfly, my sugar, my baby, okay? So people, they see you to be attractive, just doing your own thing like a butterfly does. Possibly even oblivious to everyone who's checking you out and is interested in you. And, you know, it's like you are hard to get. It's like you know you're a catch. On top of, I feel like you guys are busy people, you know? So you're not as free either. Going back to the ex thing, people that know you, they see a change. You guys have gone through a change. You're much lighter, you're much freer, you're much happier now without them, and you act like you're fine without them. You guys are coming across like you're the new person somewhere. Could be at work, could be at a new gym, new group of friends, something. You're coming across like the new person. You bring this fresh new energy and vibe. And people are curious about you, you know, they want to get to know you is what I'm getting at. Okay, so you guys, this is interesting. You come across like you are cool, calm, and collected. Okay, going back to the Libra energy. Unless provoked, then you show like your feisty side. Or unless you're feeling passionate, you know, then the Aries side of you comes out. But that's interesting. So people that know you know that about you. Yeah, we have fiery, passionate flame. Well, that's indicating 2 messages here. There is somebody in particular coming through that's crushing on you. But also, you guys have that fiery, passionate flame, and you go after what you're passionate about. And I do feel like it inspires other people to do the same. You get people believing that anything is possible. So whether you realize that or not, continue being who you are and saying and doing what ignites that inspiration within you. And I see it inspiring others to do the same. You guys could be a boss or working on becoming your own boss too. I'm also seeing that. And if it's none of that, that's just saying you guys are showing up as the boss of your own life, owning who you are and where you're going. Even if you don't have a clue what's going on, it's like you own it. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so how do people view you? Right away, you guys come across like a mega babe. Okay, so people are super attracted to you. You guys also come across like you're pretty busy people. You're juggling a lot. And in fact, we had 2 cards like that come through. This one gets even more specific. You have a busy life, you're juggling responsibilities while trying to stay balanced. You have a positive attitude, and somebody in particular wants to take you out. They see you like a she-wolf. Like all you've been doing is working lately. You guys also come across like you could be in the spotlight. But even if you're not, I feel like this is how you show up in life. You own who you are, you own where you're going in life, even if you're not where you want to be at. And in that sense, you come across like you're in the spotlight. And if you're on social media and posting on there, I feel like you may not do it all the time. And so when you do, it's like a moth to a flame. People also view you like a butterfly. Okay, so you are attractive, you are doing your own thing, maybe even oblivious to everybody who's taken notice of you. You're hard to make plans with. You're hard to take out. You guys are a go-getter with a free spirit. So very ambitious and driven people. You have a fiery nature to you. You dive into whatever it is that you're passionate about. I do feel like that inspires others to do the same. You're also like a free spirit though. Somebody who could be on an unconventional path, you know, a path that not everybody is doing. There's just something unique about you. You gotta do things your own unique way with your own unique spin on it, is what I'm getting at. Somebody thinks you guys are in denial about your feelings, okay, and playing hard to get. And they want you to be like, yes, you'll go out with them. So it could be somebody that already tried with you and you either didn't get back to them or you said you view them like a friend, something like that. This person is not letting go of hope though. They really do think you two would be an amazing match if you gave them the time of day. We also have Aries, so this person could be an Aries, but what I'm getting even more than that is you energetically. That's how you're coming across, whether you view yourself like an Aries or not. Okay, I'm tapping into a very fiery side of you in this reading. Okay, somebody who is, like I said, passionate, wants to get things moving. Okay, you guys have this energy about you right now that like you want things to get moving, you want life to get going, okay? So maybe it felt like it was at a standstill for some time and now it's like you're ready to execute your ideas, you're ready to take some action in different areas of life, okay? Very like forward motion is coming through for you guys. Like you're moving forward in life, life's moving forward. So things are finally going to start moving for you. At least that's what the cards are currently showing. Things could change, but that's what they're showing. Again, you guys are coming across as being unique. One of a kind person. Yeah, you guys keep to yourself. Okay, what I'm getting with that is it may take you a little bit to open up to people and they find you to be mysterious and like they do want to get to know you. We have thrill seeker. I'm not necessarily getting, some of you could be a thrill seeker, okay, and people see you that way. But what's coming through even more is like lately tapping into that Aries energy. You guys are taking some bold action lately. And in that way, you could come across as being a thrill seeker. Yeah. And even you could have some shock factor to you. You might be saying or doing things you don't normally do. That's just you guys tapping into that Aries energy, you know, and making things happen. You're making moves is what I'm seeing. I feel like you guys are honestly making your dreams happen. So that's amazing to see. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so how do people view you? Okay, so this is interesting. Right away, we had 2 of my gossiping cards coming out. So it could be that some people view you guys as a bit of a gossiper, okay? Either way, I'm not getting that for everybody, okay? So that's only going to resonate if it resonates. Either way, I do feel like you guys know a lot of people. You know, you have a lot of mutual friends with a lot of different people, like different friend groups, stuff like that. And I do feel like, you know, you guys like to spill the tea is what's coming through, okay? And you're also known for having the latest tea. We have can't look in your eyes, you're out of my league. So I do feel like when people are interested in dating you guys, like often they'll avert eye contact, and it's because they feel like you guys are in a league of your own, okay? Yeah, I'm also getting, though, as I tap more into this, that people find your guys' eyes to be attractive. So, you know, you definitely could be catching people, like, sneaking glances at you, that type of thing. I'm even getting the opposite. So on one hand, you're going to have people, like, avert eye contact. It could even be a crush, you know, and they could be appearing like they're not interested, but they're trying so hard to act normal is what's coming through, you know, that kind of thing. And then on the other hand, I feel like you might catch people like lingering their gaze on your eyes. You know, like making eye contact with you longer than usual. So yeah, definitely there's something going on here that's significant with you and eyes. Okay, you guys are coming across like a Gemini and a Scorpio to people. Okay, you could be a Gemini or Scorpio, but even more than that, energetically, that's how you come across. So I get an interesting blend of, on one hand, when you guys are in the mood to be social, you're like the Gemini, okay? You can be talkative, witty, charming, funny, you know, all that. Even like flirty without even trying, you know, just that natural, like witty charm. And even feisty. Then we have the Scorpio side to you. That's the side of you that likes to get deep. So either way, I feel like you guys are great conversationalists, whether you're coming across like the Gemini or the Scorpio. Just getting you're intelligent, you're good with your words, you're good at conversations, especially topics that you're passionate about. And people, they feel that with you, you know? The Scorpio side of you is the more mysterious side. So sometimes you come across like an open book, and other times, nope. People have to approach you and try to get to know you is what's coming through. And then if you feel comfortable, you know, with that person, like you feel like they're not fake, basically, I do feel like you'll open up to them. You guys, you come across as being real, so it's like you want to talk to other people who are real. People also see you guys to be like a unique gem. You're a one-of-a-kind person. You bring this lightheartedness and the sense of humor with you wherever you go. People love that, okay? I feel like any moment spent with you is fun. And there's just something about you, like I was saying, is like unique. You guys come across like you've gone through a glow up. And you're really working on bettering yourself as well as your future. So that's amazing to see, group 3. Yeah, we have funny. So again, people view you as having an awesome sense of humor, you know, it's really a gift, you know, in a world that can be so serious and all this stuff's going on. It's like you somehow make it funny, and it's like, you know, partly humor is like your way of dealing with things, but it also is like a gift for everybody to be able to laugh around you, like getting people to laugh. We have lit. You guys are cool without even having to try. You're trendy, but also unique. Okay, so people think you're hard to get, and I'm getting two different messages for that. So on one hand, ironically, since you guys come across as being great conversationalists, I do feel like you may not always keep in touch with others though, especially when it comes to messaging or texting. So when it comes to friends, sometimes they feel like you're hard to make plans with. And then when it comes to dating, I feel like you're hard to date. Because one, you guys are so busy, and two, I do feel like sometimes you guys think you message people and then you realize later, oh wow, you never did message that person. You guys, like I said though, you're also people that know you're busy, you're going through the ringer, work, school, and anything else you've got going on is what I'm seeing, so you're juggling a lot. You guys, you constantly have innovative ideas, okay? A lot of inspiration hits you. And yeah, I feel like you're working on a bunch of different projects as well. People find you guys to be like an enigma, you're mysterious, you're hard to figure out. Just as people start to feel like they have you figured out, it's like you say or do something that throws them and they're not sure. Okay, so, and you guys, you come across like the queen or king in your life. Okay, you own who you are, you own where you're going in life, and you just show up like, yeah, you know you deserve the best and you won't settle for less in any area of life. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys.